Why do we always put a heavy burden on ourselves? Like we have all these great ambitions and dreams, but we still want to stay in our comfort zone. I don't get it. You know, when you plant a seed, it doesn't matter if you're planting it outside in the garden. One thing that's guaranteed is if you put a seed in the soil and you water it every day, eventually, it doesn't matter if it's a bad seed or a good seed, it will sprout. And it's the same when it comes to the ideas we have in our mind. So whenever you have this crazy idea and you're playing around with it in your mind, you're thinking about it, you're sketching it, you're putting it down, you're toying with the idea every single day when you wake up. But you're not doing anything about it. You're not taking the necessary steps because you're scared. You're scared of sinking or swimming. You're scared of stepping out of your comfort zone because of the fear of the unknown. But something I can guarantee you for a fact is you'll never know what's on the other side if you never decide to jump into the ocean and swim with the sharks. That's just the reality. I've always said every time that the only thing that's holding you from reaching your highest potential is the fear of the unknown. I know it's risky. I know it's scary because we're so caught up with the 9 to 5. We want a financial security like it's a safety net. And the crazy part is sometimes you're like, how am I going to be able to live or exist without all these things that I'm so used to? But something we don't realize is we are giving up so much of ourselves to stay in that position when we can actually be giving more of ourselves because we have so much potential. So the question is, are you going to continue staying in the same position, complaining every day, thinking about all these ideas, thinking about all these things that you could have done? Or are you going to take the step of faith and decide, okay, I'm only giving myself 6 months. I'm going to kickstart this thing. I'm taking a step of faith. I'm going to jump and figure it out on my way down. And then after 6 months, I'll come back and reevaluate my process or the steps that I've taken and my progress and figure out if this is the right thing for me. Personally, I don't give myself like short time frames because I know nothing comes easy. So I believe in a long term. And the only way I'll be able to reach all my long-term plans is by working on them short-term and believing in my ideas. I know some of you have always heard that some people always have a plan A. They don't have a plan B because they believe the idea is going to work. Like they trust in their idea. They bet on themselves. And they're like, yo, I'm going to do this 180%. I'm not turning back. I'm going to put in the work. I'm going to show up every single day and do what is needed. So I just want to encourage you because I know you have that same desire in you. You have the desire of working on yourself. You have the desire of freeing yourself from the shackles of staying in your comfort zone. You want to free yourself because you want to do the things that actually fulfill you, things that actually impact the people around you. And the crazy part is, I don't know who you're waiting for. I don't know whose approval you're waiting for. It all takes your initiative. Like you have to decide. So stop waiting for the whistle or stop waiting for that email or for that text that's going to tell you this is the time for you to kickstart your journey. No, the time is now. Like right now that you're listening to me, this is the time for you to make that hard decision that it's the time for me to kickstart my journey of realizing my fullest potential. And the only way you're going to be able to do this is by chasing your goals and your dreams. I'm not going to lie to you, it's going to be scary. It's going to be scary, but it's so refreshing because at the end of it all, you realize you've been holding on to things that don't add any value to your life. The most important thing is the memories and the value you put on the gift that you have and how you're able to change and impact people's life. All right? Peace and blessing.